Hi, this is Mel Solve with the Mel Solve Golf School here at Tupelo Bay Practice Center, and today is Wednesday. So Wednesday is course management day. This is an area where the amateurs fall down big time. There is very little course management that goes on when I play with my students or play with my friends. They step up and hit the ball without much thinking. They sometimes do a routine, sometimes they don't. If you want to play consistent golf, and certainly when students come to golf school, the number one question that I get, or the number one request that I get, is I want to be more consistent. But in order to be more consistent, you've got to do certain things the same way every single time. If you do things the same way every single time, you'll start to get more consistent. If your body knows when the hit is coming, you're more likely to be able to square the club face, you're more likely to be able to hit a good shot. But if sometimes your swing takes 10 seconds and sometimes 20 seconds and sometimes 15 seconds, your body never knows when the hit is coming. It never is able to square the club face off correctly. So the first part of course management that we're going to talk about today in our new series is the pre-shot routine. And the pre-shot routine is vital, and we can watch every week on TV and see the pros, how they do their pre-shot routine, and you'll watch they do the same thing every time. Not all of them do the same pre-shot routine. So I'm going to give you my pre-shot routine. I'm not saying you want to do exactly the same as me. You want to find something that makes you comfortable, that you like. If you watch somebody like Tiger Woods, coming back shortly, his pre-shot routine is very similar to what I do. He will stand behind the ball here, and he will have a discussion with his caddy on the factors that are going to influence his shot. Wind, elevation, slope near the green, all of those shots are going to influence his decision of what shot he's going to hit and how he's going to hit it. So you want to be able to stand behind the ball. I can feel today, for instance, that the wind is in my back. So if I'm playing a par 3 or I'm hitting an iron shot into a par 4 and the wind's in my back, I know I've got to take a little less club to allow for that. We don't have any elevation here, but on a golf course that has a lot of elevation changes, you would have to take in account. You need more club when you're going uphill, you need less club when you're going downhill. Those are things you have to take into account. Once I've decided what club to hit, once I've chosen a club based on the information I've just given myself, now I want to do a practice swing. Now again, some of you don't like doing practice swings, that's fine. If you're ready, walk into the shot, go ahead and hit it, as long as you do it every time. For me personally, I like to, a practice swing to me is like the dress rehearsal before the play. I'm telling my body what I want it to do when I actually hit the ball. If the dress rehearsal goes badly, the play on opening night is not going to be very good. So the little dress rehearsal that I go here, I want to make a swing. If I want to hit a low shot, I want to work on hitting a low shot. If I'm hitting a cut shot, I want to feel the club cutting across the ball. I want to do that in my practice swing. If that feels good, then I'm going to walk in. Again, if you watch Tiger, sometimes you'll have 2, 3, even 4 practice swings back here. He's not going to go there until he's 100% ready. So back here, I'm going to do my practice swing. So okay, that feels pretty good. The last thing I do is alignment. I'm going to stand behind my ball and pick a spot that is on line with where I want to start the ball, not necessarily at the target. If I'm hitting to a green and there's an out of bounds on the left or there's a water hazard on the left, I'm saying, okay, I want to err a little bit on the right. I want to miss this flag maybe 10, 15 yards to the right of the flag. So I want to start the ball. So I will find a little piece of grass, a little mark somewhere out here that's on line with where I want to start the ball. Walk in, aim my club face. That's the very first thing you want to do. every shot in golf, driver, irons, pitching, chipping, putting, you want to aim your club face. So I'm going to aim my club face at that little mark. So now I know my club face is square. Now I can go into my setup. I like to check my posture, make sure my posture is correct. And now at this point, I never look up. I never look up at the target. From this point here, I go into my swing. Now again, if you don't feel comfortable doing that and you feel like you need one more look, go ahead and do that. But I would highly recommend that you try not looking and trust. And that ball went right at my target. So the next time you go, first do this on the range. When you're practicing, do your little routine. Try different routines. See which one works best for you. Once you've got a routine, stick with it for the rest of your life.